Sarah, welcome to my kitchen. On today's recipe I have Afghan cuisine, the very popular dish that every Afghan enjoys it, and the name is Mantu. Mantu is stuffed pasta basically, that's stuffed with ground beef, herbs, spices and some onions. Goes with marinated yogurt and split lentil, ground lentil sauce that goes with it. So I'll show you how to make Mantu today. Let's go to the ingredients. For the Mantu ingredients, what I have to start with is the grounded beef. This is half a pound because I already have a ready-made ground beef that I already made a while ago, and it was frozen. So I froze them, and I have this convenient reusable yogurt container that I use majority of time. And we also need onions. So I have about four medium onions for both of the grounded beef. We also need dumpling wrapper. So I bought this from the Asian supermarket. You can find them anywhere nowadays. Basically you need a wonton, if you notice, or dumpling. It's basically a wrap, a dough wrap. You can make your own as well. Basically you need a flour, salt, a little bit of oil, water, mix them up, but you have to make a dough, make them into triangle and a really slim one. So to make it easier, it's better to buy these ones. And we also need sauce with it. So I'm using the gram split lentils here, which I soaked it for an hour. I'll be using a pressure cooker. If you don't have pressure cooker, you can soak this for about 3 to 4 hours and you can bring it to a boil until it becomes tender. We also need some onions for this. So I have about a large onion and a large tomatoes, which is fine chopped. Some diced garlic here, and this one is for the yogurt marination. We also need tomato paste. I have yogurt that we need to marinate, some dry herbs with it, and some spices I have here is turmeric powder, salt, coriander powder, and the important one is the black pepper. So let's go to the cooking now. In my pressure cooker pot here, I'm going to add a little bit of oil. So about 2 tablespoons of oil. Then I'm going to add the onions. It's been about 2 minutes I've been stirring the onions. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic here. Once your onions and garlic gets a little bit brown or golden, this is the time you're going to add the tomatoes. Once your tomatoes get a bit mushy here, that's the time to add your tomato paste. So I'm adding about 3 teaspoons. Now it's the time to add half a teaspoon of turmeric and salt to your adjust. Now it's the time to add the gram split lentils. And I'm going to add about 1 cup of water here. Then you're going to let this come to a boil, and then you're going to pressure cook this for about one whistle. Now here we're going to marinate the yogurt. So I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of yogurt. At the same time I'm going to add just a little bit of water. I'm also going to add some dry mint here. I'm also going to add 1 clove of garlic. You're going to crush this. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. Salt is to your adjust. Once you mix everything together here, you're going to leave this aside. On this other pan, I'm going to add a little bit of oil for the ground beef. You're going to add the remaining garlic and let this get good fried. Then you're going to add the ground beef. Make sure your heat is on low. You're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes before you add any spices. It's the time to mix the onions. So I have chopped them and cut them into the sizes. I'm going to give them a blend, medium blend. I just want to show you all that it has to be around this much so you can still see the chunks of them. This is good enough. It's the time now. It's been about good 10 minutes. So we're going to add a little bit of turmeric and some coriander powder. and let this cook for another 8 minutes. Our lentil sauce is ready for the stuffed mantu. So this is how it looks like. Now you're gonna bring this to a boil until the oil gets separated. So I already had some frozen one already here. Now I'm gonna add my the one that's fresh I made, the ground beef. Now you're gonna mix all the onions. Here's the secret now. You want to make sure you have more onions, less meat, and the best flavor to get out of this is you want to make sure your onions are raw when you're mixing it. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. The more the better. This is the best part to it is black peppers. If you don't like spicy, you can add 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add 3 today. And 1 teaspoon of salt. So here's the important part of stuffing. So you're gonna take about half of your tablespoon and you're gonna fill all of these. Make sure you have some water with you. You're gonna take some water, wet your finger, and you're gonna dip them in the 4 sides of the square here. And here's the important part of getting them together. So you're gonna take one side opposite to the other side and you're gonna stick them. Then you're going to take the other side opposite to the other one and you're going to stick them all together. When it gets to this part, you're going to take a little bit more water and then you're going to do one side and then the other side and then you bring them together. This way you can do, or you can do other way around as well. Up to you how you want to do it. You want to make it something like, looks like a similar to top of the roast flour pretty much. This is how you're gonna get. I'll show you one more time. So we'll try one more time. One side to the other side to the opposite one. Bring them together. You're gonna dip with water either way side you like, and you're gonna close them again. Make sure you press hard. And this is how you want your stuffings to be. In this other big pot, I have the water to come to boil, which has already. And when I bought this pot, this thing came with it. So this is good for steaming your vegetables, your dumpling. Like today I'm doing the mantu. So this is gonna go on top. Before you place the dumplings here, the mantu, we're gonna have some oil around it. Once you spread the oil all over, you're gonna take the mantu stuffed here and you're gonna set them all around. Now when you set them all like this, you're gonna cover the lid and you're gonna have your heat a little bit over medium and let this get steamed for about 25 minutes. Depending on your heat, about 25 minutes good enough. The mantu is ready. It's been about 5 minutes. As you can tell from the dough that they are ready. So now you can serve this. So I'm just gonna quickly get ready here to serve the mantu. So I'm just gonna have a little bit on the plate, some yogurt and some of the sauce here. And we're ready to go and have the mantu in this. I'm just gonna garnish the mantu here, starting with some yogurt. Next I'm gonna serve the lentils here. And if you like, you can garnish it with some dry mint. You can also use fresh cilantro. I don't mind spicy, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of red chili powder here. And now our stuffed mantu is ready. I hope you guys try this recipe because it is delicious. And I thank you very much for watching today's show. Please do subscribe.